Good afternoon. This is Deke Fagundis with Interstate Roofing, conducting a repair attempt on the Hachenberg residence. We're here on the back slope. It is November 1st of 2025, and just to jump right into it, a couple tools of the trade that I'll be using today. First of which is a pry bar. It's an industry standard tool for not only unsticking these shingles, as well as removing the fasteners to replace said shingle. And as well, we have a mag hatch. Now, this is also an industry standard tool. Any roofer worth their weight in salt is going to be using a mag hatch because it causes the least amount of damage to the shingles. Now, say if we were to use something called a roofing snake, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. Sometimes y'all recommend us use a roofing snake. Now, the problem with that is, for one, when you are hammering down on that metal bar, you are bruising these shingles underneath and possibly crushing these ceramic granules, which is what leads to leaks down the line, because that asphalt, when it's exposed to UV rays from the sun, it dries out and it cracks. Now, the other problem is I am the contractor, and I do get to decide which tools I get to use. All right, so as you can see here, we have no damage to the adjacent shingles whatsoever. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I marked off where I should be placing this here tripod. Let's see if we got the angle right. Make sure you can see properly. Okay, perfect. All right, so at no point, at any point in this video will I be lifting these shingles above a 45-degree angle as per usually requested. Now, I will start by using the pry bar to unstick all of these shingles that are adjacent, and then removing the nail fasteners. So we will start from the right and go our way to the left. So here and here. All right. There we go. Yeah, let's make sure that one's good. Good. All right. Now, well, need this again. Let's go ahead and just remove these nail fasteners. Go ahead and get started here. Now, like I said, I won't be lifting these above a 45-degree angle at any point in the video. We've got a blow through right there, so we're not going to be able to get that nail out without causing further damage. Looks like we got another one here, but I can work it. All right. And we've got a blow through there. Don't need to pry into that. That's not sticking to anything. We've got another one here, but I need to get this one out. Yeah. That's all the way deep in the decking. Come on. That's not gonna allow me either. Okay. And there's not a nail there. So, interesting. Come on. Allow me to repair. At least let me attempt it. Come on. Well, with as many nail blow-throughs as we had, it's gonna take a little bit of work to get this out. And here. Okay. So, just to show you, the old shingle falls apart. I can crumple it up in my hand. That just falls right apart. Just kind of showing you how brittle this shingle is. Luckily, we are replacing it. All right. Now, we will begin. First and foremost, let's try to get these nails out now that we've got all the shingle out of the way. Hopefully we can get them. I don't think we'll be able to though. Ah, there we go. There. There. Ah. It was buried. There we go, and last but not least. Okay. Now we can proceed. Well, all right. Sorry, a little out of breath. It got hot today. Now, I'm gonna place this right here, and let's show you what we got so far. This repair has, clearly already failed. As if I can zoom in on just this one, and then you can see where that crease has started to form, and we've had, granule loss across this, and as well as you can see the start of crease there. But this repair has already failed. Oh, and there's another one going down this corner. Crack, 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 crack. But we need to continue to repair, so we are going to. But this repair has already failed. Make sure that this is set up properly. All right. Now, I'm going to show you just how the difference between this shingle is. You can bend this in all sorts of ways, and it just goes right back into form. We get our old shingle, and we're not getting a similar outcome whatsoever. Just from barely touching it, you can see that bend, get the corner right there. You can see that. All right. Now, I outlined this shingle off with chalk just to be sure that I lined it up perfectly and it's completely waterproof. So we'll slide it back into place, and there we go. So now I will start adding the fasteners to the shingle. Okay. There. And there it goes. Solid piece right there. There. And there. Second here. And we got 2 more. All right, last one. That's bent. Not going to use that one. And we got this right here. All right. So let's double check everything. Let's see what we got. Here, there. All right. So wow. Okay. Now let's take a look here. So now we can see that everything is far, far more pronounced. You've got this obvious cracking right here. That is an obvious crease. We've got this one. This one looks just fine. We've got this one, which is super, super obvious. Lift that. Yeah, that is a completely fractured matting underneath. And then we have this one. And wow, yeah, that one is completely toast. And then we look at, well, let's show you the good one. See this one? You can see kind of the difference here. And there are no granule loss. That is steady. Now, let's take a look at this one now. So, remember that that crack there? This is fully developed across the shingle over into the entire side. So this entire shingle is now fractured. Now, let me show you what the difference is in a pliable shingle versus a brittle shingle. So here we have got a pliable shingle. So I can actually bend this. I can bend this 180 degrees and it just goes right back down. And I can white knuckle. Almost hurt my hand doing this. Absolutely nothing happens. We've got nothing going on. Now, I'm not going to bend it nearly as far, but if I go here, bend it to a 45, and then gently wipe, you see that develop even more. So every time that it rains, anytime that we get any sort of adverse conditions, this crease is just going to envelop. All of these shingles that have failed are going to flap in the wind like a sticky note, and now you have access points for water. So in total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 damaged shingles as a result of just repairing one. Now, let's say that we had, 30 wind damage shingles across the entire roof surface. We would go and repair those 30 shingles. Well, judging by this, we have at least 4 damaged shingles as a result of every single one of those repairs. So multiply that times 4, we have over 120 damaged shingles as a result of just repairing 30. So as the contractor, it would be an absolute bad faith for me to just continue on with these repairs. I am going to tarp this up for the homeowner because this repair has failed. Thank you.